look on the people with compassion. He never turned away anybody. If you needed healing, if you needed deliverance, he wouldn't turn you away. The only people he rebuked was the religious group. He rebuked the Pharisees. He would be harsh on them. But he never rebuked the sinner, and he never rebuked a child of God. But see, we can get that mindset that I'm helping the Lord because I want to get my point across. And we began to hurt, and we began to mingle God's people. But that is not what he has for you and I today. As I looked down and I was thinking about how Jesus judges, he does not judge according to appearance, but according to the heart. Surely when we're talking about that, we're talking about Jesus here. He's the only one that can judge according to the heart, because there's no unrighteousness in him. He judges according to the heart, but as mere men, we judge according to appearance. We'll look at somebody and we make up our minds. We'll say that little thing about them but let me say this, the reason why we can't judge. One of the reasons we cannot, because we don't have all the facts. See, we don't have all the facts, and that's why we can't do that judging. Now, God has all the facts because he can see all things and knows all things, and he can judge. But you and I don't have all the facts. You don't understand what that person went through before they got here. You're not understanding what they were going through when they was home before they made it. You don't understand what the family members already said. You don't understand the hurt that's already there, a wound that's so deep that you can't see. That's what Jesus is talking about sometimes when he says that I have to not only heal their spirit, but I have to heal their soul. Because so many times we're wounded so deep in the soul, and he says that I have to heal their soul. Matthew 7:1 said, judge not that you be not judged. Isn't that right? Judge not, so you be not judged. And sometimes now you all got a solemn look on your face, but I'm not trying to be mean right here. But I'm talking about you and I don't understand who's sitting beside you. You don't understand that somebody is sitting beside you and the devil has beaten their mind and tormented their mind. There's suicide thoughts everywhere in that person's life. You and I don't understand when we're judging sometimes. Instead of giving them a hug, we turn our back. But you don't understand that that person has been up all night long walking the floor trying to find some kind of relief. You don't understand when they went through and they saw all the hurt in the family and looked like there was no end to it. So we don't know, and we'll make a decision. We'll say, look at them. I can't believe they even come in here. I can't even believe her. I can't believe it like that. But God said, I want you to love them. I never called you to try to figure it out. He's got it all in his head. I called you to love. I want you to know without love, we have no faith. See, we like to talk about the faith that we have. But if we're not walking in love, there is no faith, because they work together. And so we have to continue to watch our spirits. I was looking at the scripture, Matthew chapter 1 and verse 2 says, for with what judgment you judge, you shall be judged, and with what measure you meet, it shall be measured to you again. And look at Luke 6:37. Judge not, and you shall not be judged. Condemn not, and you shall not be condemned. And then it speaks about forgive, and you shall be forgiven. Luke 12:57, he says this. I know I'm going kind of quickly, we don't have much time. But yes, and why even ye yourselves judge? You are not judging not what is right, basically what he's saying. But this is what that scripture right there is kind of saying. In other words, it says that you are trying to judge others, and sometimes we can't even judge ourselves. We don't have the ability to even judge ourselves. Sometimes we are trying to make decisions. If we do it without God, we can't even make a decision for ourselves. We have to come right back to the Word and begin to judge ourselves according to the Word. Why is it that I can't judge you? Number one, because God said not to. Why can't I judge myself? I can't even judge myself. Because if I judge myself, I'll be so harsh I can be so harsh on myself, I can put myself in condemnation. I can tell myself I can't do it. I can tell myself I'm no good. I can tell myself I never get it right. I can tell myself I've blown.